live then. Okay, I forgot to plug my phone. I got everything else set up. I forgot to plug my phone in, which is the main thing, so I make sure it's not gonna die on me in the middle of the stream. But yes. I don't know why that's. I'm gonna put that back. Alright, here we go. Perfect. It's probably my hair is not staying all that well because I used a cheap conditioner again today because, like I said, I did have work, but it was, it's the job that I'm kind of planning on. I don't know. But yeah, I think my applications for my other positions are going pretty well. I'll have to see how those turn out. We are just awaiting on the ads to go, and then we shall begin officially. But yeah, how's it going for everyone currently in the stream right now? I know it's fairly early on, but might as well just pop the question out there in case anyone is here right now and wants to speak up. Otherwise, thank you for coming and looking, I guess. Or if nobody's here, just chatting to myself. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, that's right. Luckily, I already did fill my water glass, so that is good to go for here. I'm happy to get back into this. I was literally like, part of me was like, I wanted to stream last night just so I could finish it up, but then the other part of me was like, A, you don't usually stream on Friday night, and B, I kind of wanted to give my a night to just me and the cat because I've been kind of neglecting it a bit. Well, not neglecting it, but more of just putting it off, letting kind of shoving it off to try it while I did a bit of a stream and then come back and take care of it after that. You know, I'm still taking good care of it. It's just that I'm not fully letting her, like, basically I'm not letting her get too close to streaming now, especially when I have it when I'm actually streaming off my laptop right now because I don't want her to rev up and then actually flop on top and then something crashes on this. And also, like I said, she hasn't really come down. I haven't really she hasn't come down to where I usually stream here yet. So maybe I might try that out later down the line. Maybe that might be a tomorrow or next week thing. We'll see. But I'm getting hiccups. I do think that I think what I might do is I know I mentioned it before. I think what I might do is, like I said, I'm pretty sure we're gonna finish up the main game of Last of Us tonight. I don't know if we're gonna get Left Behind done because I might start it. I might be what we might start it tonight. I might also just see, but depending on how long it takes, maybe we'll start it tonight. Maybe I'll end up switching to something else. I do think that if I end up doing the full Last of Us stream tonight, that it's gonna end up being tomorrow is the DVD stream. But I think, but if I don't, maybe I don't know, maybe if there's like a small amount of stream left, maybe I might do my a little small little bit of DVD. We'll see. I don't know. Hey, Iconic, welcome in. How are you doing? Good to see ya. Yeah, welcome in. Yeah, because yeah, I do want to try out the Ghoul here now that it's out. I like I said, I usually do it day one, but I've kind of been focusing on Last of Us, so I haven't really given it a chance to go ahead and do it. I keep, I literally just popped my head because I'm like, oh yeah, I'm thinking about like I need to. I'm just thinking about. I keep forgetting to add more stuff to my Letterboxd account. I'm watching movies and whatnot. I just keep forgetting to add up because I'm always like because my motto was always I go see a movie, well, especially if I'm seeing in theaters. I'm like, okay, when I get home, first thing I do, type it out. The problem is that now I'm just like, I watch it. I'm like, okay, we either move on to the next thing. I'm like, okay, I'll go find something else to do, and I've just kind of lost that scheduling of, okay, I've done this, now let's do this, and I've just, I don't know. I think it might only end up being like I use it for like it's like an exceptionally good movie or like an exceptionally bad movie. I don't know. We'll see. I just feel bad that I'm kind of neglecting that a bit more, but you know, it's also a lesser known, lesser used social media platform, so I don't really feel as bad about it. I think. Right, but yeah, the ads should be ending real soon. Okay. Let me just check to see if that's going. Oh, I didn't get that. I have to. I will be right back. I luckily the I don't know if I'll be back before the ads are done, but I need to grab the little stand so I can set up the old phone, so I'm not looking down like down here like looking off like I'm just bending over to I don't know sniff my shoes. I guess I don't know. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab the stand. I'll be right back real soon. Oh yeah, that's gonna be over. So apologies, but I'll be right back. Return. I'm back. There we go. Get the stand. Let's get that set up then. Okay. There we go. Come on. That's where I was at. I had to MacGyver it to work. Here we go. Okay, should be working now. Hopefully. See, I don't know why I don't know why it's like being uneven stand. It's just like a weird bump, I guess. I don't know. Okay, that should be good then. That looks a little bit. Yeah, that looks a lot nicer then. Okay, let me test the audio real quick before we begin. All right, testing. 1, 2, 3. How's it going, everybody? Hello, hello. Hold on, I keep. How is it like a small? It's a small button here. Here we go. All right, testing. Hello, hello. All right, sounds good then. Okay. All right, so should be good on that. Okay, but yeah, how's it going, everybody? Welcome in. I think I'll just wait slate a little bit while we wait for the we just wait for some people to roll on in. I think I might just wait about a couple seconds. So I'll probably wait about another 30 seconds or so just to see in case anyone wants to hop in. But yeah, how's it going, everybody? My hair, listen, my hair just does not want to stay styled up yet. So you may end up just seeing it just flop over in the middle of streaming, but that's unfortunate. But I said I don't usually use any hair products. I don't like putting shit in my hair that isn't shampoo that I can't that I'm not supposed to wash out. I just like but so I kind of just have to do this if I want to stylize it any bit, which I think looks nice. It looks fine. I do kind of switch around like how I like which side I actually end up doing it on. Like sometimes I end up going for this side, sometimes I end up going for this side. I feel like it usually ends up being whatever I feel like at the moment, but yeah. So yeah, that's the thing. I don't use any gel for it, which is why it's gonna flop around. But like I said, I like it being a little bit more natural and a little bit less gelled up and whatnot. But yeah, anyway, I think that's about enough time for us to stay chatting around here. But yeah, welcome everyone. Welcome. For those who don't know me, I'm Native76. I'm Achievement Grinder, and today we are back. Hopefully, finishing off Last of Us. I believe we probably will. I think we only have. I don't know how much we have left. I want to say we're getting close to the end because, like I said, I think I remember it being about that same area from what I saw other people doing, but I've kind of forgotten about what happens in it. So I'm trying to. So I and I'm kind of the game's also kind of like saying like this is where the people are. This is where everything's going on. This is probably going to be where the climax happens. So I'm kind of I kind of think that is going to. But I don't know how long it's going to take to get there because we are at like. But I'd be surprised I'd be surprised, but maybe a little perturbed if I went through it all and ended up we only had like half an hour left of the actual game. But like I said, I'll probably end up starting the Left Behind DLC tonight as well. I don't know how long that is, but we'll see how far I get on with that. But yeah, that will probably be the plan for tonight then. But yeah, I think it was But yes, we are going to. I guess, like I said, without further ado, I think it's about time we switch it on over. Alright. Alright, there we go. It's running. Okay. Okay, clear that out. Okay, there we go. I'll knock the whole thing over. Oh, great. I had to fuck it up, didn't I? Okay. Okay, perfect. Good. Okay. Now. Okay, that's showing up. So let's test the audio. Make sure you can hear the game audio. Testing, testing. Oh, hello. Sounds like it's going pretty well. It sounds decent enough. Oh, what's going on? Okay, good. Okay, should be ready. Oh, what's going? No, stop. Why are you trying to send me back to the app? I don't like the app. It's just you. I'm trying to monitor it like this. Okay, should be good now. Should be good. All right. Anyway, we're back. Let's get. Oh, we go. All right. A bit closer to say. All right. Let's get going. Last of Us. Continue. Set you down while I get all settled in. Because I know we're going to have the loading screen anyway. So it's going to take a bit for us to actually get into the game. There you go. There you go. Oh, cursor screen. There we go. Got rid of it. Perfect. But yeah, how's it going for you, Iconic? Welcome in. How you doing? Right. So, I know I did start a little bit later tonight, but it's because I was trying to take care of the cat, making sure she was all, taken care of, prepped up, had enough food, water, all that kind of stuff. Making sure to empty the litter box, all that. Just making sure she was all good, nothing to worry about. I feel like a new parent kind of like that. I feel like a new parent. I'm like I'll constantly like, oh, I want to make sure she's doing good. I want to make sure she's all well fed and watered. I want to make sure she's not in any trouble, any danger. She's not feeling any sadness. Okay, here we are. All right, so yeah, this is just about where we left off. Then we were over there actually in the tunnel, but I think close enough, I'd say. Not that far behind, because yeah, we were just in the tunnel there. I mean, if it sent me back to where the giraffes were, that would be a bit more of a pain, but it's all good. Alright, so running along.
This time it's gonna be different. I just know it.
What do you mean?
They're gonna be there. The Fireflies. I'm sure of it.
Well, we'll find out. Because my money's either the Fireflies are going to be there, but something goes wrong to cause the climax, or the Fireflies aren't going to be there. It's going to be actually some giant mutated monster that ends up we having to keep using all of our ammo on it just to take it out. Which I highly doubt, because the game hasn't been leading up to anything like that, but I'm just putting out the two options there, okay? Something flashed over here. I saw something flash over there, but aha, scrap. Not what I was looking at. I was trying to see if I could get in the bus, because I thought I saw something flash up there, but okay, can I get in the bus then? No. But what did I even see flash then if that wasn't the bus? Okay then. Oh, shit is right. I did not realize that was going to be a problem. Okay, what do I have that I should probably use a little bit of ammo for? Yeah, you know what? Shotgun's fine. Alright. And how much do I have stuff for the nail bombs? I have plenty of stuff for nail bombs. Okay, I should probably use a couple of them then. Yeah. Shit. One. Alright. Shit. Alright, down.
Holy shit.
I mean, we still have a blow to take care of. Don't be getting too cocky now. Hello. Take a nail bomb. Take a nail bomb. I obviously don't need them. Take the nail. Go. Dance around. Dance around. Run. Okay. Run. Choke! Okay, run, keep running, keep running. Okay, he's down. Anyone else want to fuck around? No? Good. Okay, he had nothing. Oh, he blew up too. I have way too much flamer ammo. I should probably use up my flamer a little bit more, but the problem is that, you know, the flamer you kind of need to be up close and personal with. So I think I'll switch you to there, I'll switch you to there, okay. And I think I'll switch you to you. Alright, there we go, perfect. That might be better. If I craft the bombs here, then I can pick up more explosive compound. And it just wants me to look at the photo of my dead daughter. I don't know what, oh, it wants me to make a thing for the hatchet. I mean, I probably could, but I feel like I also kind of need... Yeah, I kind of want to save my blades for if I need to share anymore, which I probably don't, but I just kind of want to make sure I have a good amount of it in case of something. Which we can get up here, which I'm hoping means the supplies up here. No, it's just an advantage point. Great. If there's any stuff on the bodies I just took out and didn't actually loot. Oh. Good. Got Diablo around. Like I said, I'm kind of hoping that there's like a new game plus mode of this, because I know I barely touched any of like the. There's a lot of upgrades I've kind of not. I have a lot of upgrades I haven't done, which. So I'm kind of thinking that that either means that I missed a good amount of scrap, or you're not supposed to be able to upgrade them all at the once, or it just means I thought that was a item pickup, butterflies, but or maybe it's like there's like a new game plus where you can just keep your upgrades of your weaponry till for the next playthrough. I don't know. Like I said, I've never played this game before, as I've told many times, because I waited maybe a little too hopelessly hoping that they would port it over to the Xbox, and now I've kind of given up on it because, you know, as you can see, I'm playing it now off Steam. Alright, so alright. Oh shit. There's only one problem, is that everyone's in water, and I don't feel like that's a good idea to be using try to use this flamethrower in water. I mean, they can try, but I doubt its effectiveness.
Oh my god. There's so many of them.
I know, let's just keep at it.
Oh, there's a lot of supplies here, so it makes up for it a bit. I think yeah, there. Oh, we'll use melee upgrade then. Toasty! Well, you take care of some zombies. And then we'll switch that back to Diablo then. Okay. Oh, I forgot I gotta check my flashlight again. There we go. Okay. Is there some good supplies somewhere here? Oh, there's some supplies. I feel like I can tell when that there's gonna still be a workbench after all this, because they're still giving me scrap. Because it'd make no sense for them to give me scrap if there, you know, wasn't gonna be any. If there wasn't gonna be any workbench upcoming. Can I cook them in the water? Oh, I can't cook them in the water. Oh shit. How does this do against Floater? Shit, they're coming the other way. Okay, that's the problem. They're coming the other way. Okay, I'm gonna run back and get reinforcement. Yeah, no shit! Shit. Shit. Reload. There we go. That's one down. Shit, yeah, I got two reloaders here. Shit, run. Okay, run. Reload and run. Shiv him. I hit the shiv button! Oh, I hit the shiv button. Like, I don't know why it... Like, yeah, of course I'm gonna want to shiv if I can't get out any other way. I should just go grab the...
Stay quiet.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna try and do this. We'll try to do it quietly as well, I guess. Or just slightly quieter. Shit, okay, that was closer than I thought it was. Okay, he's down. Alright, let's try this a bit quieter this time, instead of just going flame on.
Oh my god. There's so many of them.
I know, let's just keep at it.
Okay, so it did save last where we took care of them all. Got it. So grab the ammo. Okay, let's try it now.
Stay back.
Supplies going together. Okay. I mean, I'm probably not supposed to be able to actually kill them all, but I'm gonna try anyway. Because I'm a bit too cocky. I don't know why some arrows you can't take back and others you can. Must just be a roll of the dice, I guess. Okay. There we go. I almost completely forgot I can actually do this to see where they are. There we go. And pop. and we get 2 arrows from that. Oh, there's. Let me take the second arrow. Let me take the arrow. I saw the arrow marker on there. Give me the arrow. Let me have the arrow. There we go. Okay, let's try this now. Let's see. Okay, sneaky, and grab. Don't shift. I'm not wasting your bullets like that. Okay, I think it's gonna be between these two. No, it's gonna be more like there. Perfect! Perfect aim. Got it. Okay. Now we just have the 2 beefy boys, so explosive and Molotov cocktail for the both of you. Run. Roasting on an open fire. Alright, he's taken care of. One down. We just have 2 left. Jump! Above 2! Just a little bit of chestnut roasting on the open fire. Perfect. And oh, it's a lovely smell too. I mean, like I said, at least
We killed him. I think we got all of them.
woohoo!
I think you're right.
And I hope I'm right too, because I
Endure
don't.
and survive.
Yeah, I'm hoping I'm right too, because I'm hoping I don't get to kill anyone. Oh, and we got the arrow back. Perfect. I do need to reload my shotgun just slightly. Alright. Like I said. Okay, so, ooh, I can either do that or I can. Actually, no. I should. Well, I'm out of blades now. That is. I probably should have thought that a little bit more through, but you know, when I've got, like. When I use up a lot of bombs, I want to make more, I guess. I don't know, I thought I was going somewhere with that, but I guess
Think
not.
you can shove that crate down?
No sweat.
Alright. Come on, Ayla. Let's go.
Okay.
Thank you. Let's go. Alright. Let's see. Oh. It's a bit lag. Alright, perfect. Keep moving.
Watch your step. That water looks pretty deep.
Well, I kind of want to see how deep it is. I kind of want to see if there's anything interesting down here. I feel like you don't just give me a water area where water is optional. If there's not anything under here that you know I could get benefits of from swimming down here. I guess not. Oh, I see. I'm actually supposed to swim through. Okay, I've you know fumbled into doing the right thing, I guess. Which I guess could say for a lot of this.
I'm on the other side.
Cool. Drop that ladder down for me.
All right, hold on.
Alright. I'm getting it for you. Hold on. Like I said, Joel, we've had like we've had all 4 seasons of the year to teach her how to swim. We still haven't. I feel like that's someone on her now, then. Or us, one of the two.
All right, just stick to the edge. It's shallow over there.
Alright, let's go. We. Oh, great, now I have to
freezing.
I see what I was just doing then. I see. Or I thought I saw. Oh, it's a comic book. So there was a reason for me to go up here. I thought it was.
Comic of hers.
Oh, and book 13. I thought we already got book 13, but I must be wrong. I thought it was gonna be like there's a way for me to like walk over there and there's gonna be like a stash over there. No, it's just a comic book. I mean, I can't complain too much, but just I'm looking more for, you know, helpful items than collectibles at the moment because I've probably missed some enough to know that I'm not likely to get them all.
And another jam door.
I mean, it's literally a pull. I can literally see the locking mechanism. You should just pull through. I guess unless it's locked on the other side back there, but I don't see a lock. Unless it's just apparently jammed, and Ellie's gonna figure out that Joel's just a big idiot back here.
Give me a foot.
Okay.
All right,
Come on. Get that door open.
there we go. Oh, ad's about to start here soon. We'll take a quick little pause break here, stretch. And we'll wait for the ads to run. So, please press through. So yeah, we're gonna take a quick little pause here for the ads. Please press through the ads, everyone. We will be right back shortly with some more gameplay. We're just gonna wait here on the ads so that you all aren't missing anything out. And I guess if you're subbed or using Twitch Turbo, we're just gonna sit here, have a bit of the old chat. So, good on, I guess good on you. But this is, like I said, this is just so that, you know, if you guys aren't missing out on anything, especially when we're getting near the end of the game. I kind of don't want to I'm sure you guys don't want to miss out on anything. So yeah, gonna take a quick little pause here. Let the ads run for a bit. So I guess if you're watching the VODs, just fast forward about 3 minutes or so while we wait for the ads to run. I swear, I swear, it's all like I've always say this. Every time I'm sitting here prepping and waiting for the ads to run, they take an extra like 20 to 30 seconds to actually run. But when I'm, actually doing something, or when I just don't realize the ads are running, they just flip on like that, and I don't know why, but unfortunate. So yeah, we're just gonna wait here for the ads to finish running. But yeah, I'm just waiting on. That's the problem. Is we just gotta kind of wait here for the ads. That's the problem. Okay. Ooh. Ah. But yeah, how's it going for everyone else here? I know I definitely want to go out to the theater at some point next week. Problem is I have a lot of job interviews and phone calls and whatnot that I'm trying to do so I can, get a job. Get a better job is what I mean. But I have all that going on. But I definitely want to. I might see if I have free time, like either during the day or after one of the nights, just to go to the theater because I want to find. I desperately want to go to a movie theater because you guys know this. I just love going to movie theaters. It's a nice little time. There's a lot of movies that are coming out right now that I want to go see myself. I don't know if Lock's still. I might end up going to see Lock because I don't know how much longer that's gonna be in theaters if it even still is in theaters. Because I've heard good things about that, but I want to check it out. But I don't know. There's also a lot of other horror movies I know that are coming out as well, and I'm like, that's the thing. For some reason, March and April are like the big horror movie months here because we're just getting a lot. Maybe I just maybe I was just a little too picky about what horror movies I saw previously, but we're seeing a lot more horror movies coming out more frequently, or maybe that's just post all the strikes, post COVID and all that. It's finally coming back to a regular stream, I guess. I don't know, But I'm happy whatever's going on here. I still no. I actually might be Novocaine. I go off and go see because that's the problem. Do I see Novocaine? Do I see Locked? Oh, that's gonna be a problem because I want to go see Novocaine, but I also want to go see Locked, and the Novocaine's technically in theaters longer, but so I should probably go see that. But it's also a bigger movie, so it might be in theaters longer. But I don't know. I'll have to check and see what's in theaters still, but I definitely want to go to the theater sometime this week. I might end up doing it on. I could do it Sunday before stream, but I'd rather not make you guys delay it then. I could do it Monday night, but it's a Monday night. I don't know. We'll see. I'll figure it out myself. But yeah. Anyway, we should be back from the ads now. Welcome back from the ads, everyone. Should be back.
Look out!
Oh, come on.
Ellie!
Yeah.
You okay? I just fired a shotgun blast.
Just surprised me. Man, I can't wait for those things to be wiped out.
Oh, it was a bar in there. Okay, well, I guess we was wrong. I guess Joel was right. I was wrong. Oh, there's the workbench.
All right, let's see what we got.
We got an achievement. Prepare for the worst. Find all the workbenches. That was the last workbench then. Okay. Good to know. Okay. And we only have 50 scrap. Either I missed a lot of scrap along my journeys, or you definitely aren't supposed to be able to upgrade all of them at once. So, what do I want to upgrade then? I kind of want to upgrade my capacity. Either my capacity for this, or my... Oh, that's 50 though. I could also upgrade my flamethrower because I've not done a lot on the flamethrower. Then range, reload speed. Ooh, I kind of want to upgrade the range because that was kind of the reason. But that's. Ooh. I think I'm gonna do the range of the flamethrower just because I wanted because that was kind of a bit of the problem with it is that it just wasn't reaching far as I was hoping for it. We're adding a little bit of a. I don't know what the what that is in terms of flamethrower, but it just looks a lot nicer than the rest of what we had on. Kind of looks like a distributor cap, to be honest, to my eyes, it just looks like a distributor cap. But so that must mean that this is the last workbench we'll see because otherwise it wouldn't have given me the achievement. So I guess no more upgrading my weapons from here on out. So I'm assuming then there's gonna be no more scrap then, but. Oh, never mind. Maybe this will be the last bit of scrap. This is a locked door. Oh, somebody got AO'd to death. Maybe I guess this must have been like some Saw killer's little hideaway. I guess because I don't think the zombies have figured out how to use a bow and arrow yet. Just a hunch. Oh, pills. I feel, is this actually a Saw reference? Because it feels like it could easily be a Saw reference. Like, the guy handcuffed in the corner, the guy on the floor. It feels, maybe I'm just a little too horror movie fanish, but this definitely feels like it could be a Saw reference here. Alright, there we go. Alright. Now that I've just picked up a whole lot more scrap, can I upgrade anything else?
Time to go to work.
Yep. Time to go to work. Alright, we do have a lot. Okay, so I can do what I was... Ooh. Do I upgrade my flamethrower again, and do I upgrade something else? What is the... Oh no, I did realize I needed... I guess the range of the bow isn't really the problem. Like I said, I feel like the bow is probably good, because I'm still at a good enough range for a lot of the weaponry. I don't really think I need that. I think I should probably do more pump shotgun stuff because I have a lot of ammo for that. Speed, range, maybe. Recoil, not really. Capacity I can do. We'll do fire rate just so I can fire it a little bit faster. Alright. Can I upgrade anything else with the 25 I have? I can give a little bit more reload speed on the Diablo. I'll take it. I just rubbed it against it a bit. I kind of wish I had, you know, upgraded the grip because it looks like it's rusting apart, but, you know, I'll take it. And we are perfectly out of
looks good.
scrap. That's either a good sign or a bad sign. I don't know.
Watch your head.
Alright, I'm coming. So yeah, we must not have any
Hey,
more
look.
scrap coming up then.
There it is.
Or it... Yep. Oh, there's the hospital. Okay then. Or if we do have scrap coming up, then it's gonna be I'm right where I end up taking it to New Game Plus or whatnot. Because otherwise, why would you give me scrap if I couldn't take it with me? If I've already passed by the workbench. Okay. I just probably just supposed to swim to the stairs then, but I saw there's a hole in here. What's in here? What's this way? I want to go see what's over this way. Boot. Please have an exit point. Exit point. I don't know if this is the right way or the wrong way, but I'm kind of hoping it's the wrong way so we can get extra stuff, but... Then again, I don't know what extra stuff I'm looking for because I already know that it's not going to be scrap. See, I just want to see if there's anything in here before I... No, there's nothing. So why am I even over here? It's just for there in case you fall off the roof then, I guess. But kind of no reason for that then. Squeeze by. Okay, so this was the right way to go, I'm assuming. Because otherwise why would it be a... Oh, it's because I need to grab a pallet. I see.
You made it. Alright, come on. Get me across.
What if I say no? I'm just going myself. Oh yeah, you are the community's last hope. Damn it! Yeah, I thought it was finally getting away from you. Ow. So I do want to see what the other way went then. Because it was the way it was the right and the left way. Oh, it's just a dead end. Okay. Well then, never mind. Alright, there we go. Grab onto you. Hop on, Ellie. We're going for a ride. Get on. Get on. Ellie? Are you seriously gonna make me do it this way then? Get on. You're seriously gonna make me do it perfectly perpendicular?
Get on.
You're not gonna let me...
Okay, there.
Well, I guess parallel.
I'm on it.
You're not gonna let me do it perpendicular.
careful.
Do it parallel.
I got you.
You gotta be looking in my eyes while I do this. Right. Yo. Alright, go. Make my way over as well.
I ain't making that jump.
Oh, I see. That's why I let her over there.
Stand back.
Oh, I don't want it. Oh, I get by the ladder. Of course.
What just happened?
Damn ladder broke off the wall.
Now
Of course.
what?
Nothing can go right for us, can it?
I'll figure something out.
Well, we got the ladder here. Ah, yes. That's why there's a hole here. That's why. Joel and his ladders. What are we gonna do? Move very slowly, I guess, while carrying the ladder. Alright. You know, Joel, you could have a little bit more oofda when you're moving your ladder here. Like, I get it, it's just a ladder, but still. You can still, you know, be a little bit quicker about it. There is zombies still in this world. It may not be here, but you can still have a little bit of quickness to it. There we go. Perfect.
Oh, I see. Good idea.
Yeah, I turned a ladder to a walkway. Yeah. I'm trying to think of a better word for that besides walkway. But I'm just going with walkway, I guess. Thanks for the confidence, Iconic.
boy.
Thank you.
Let me go ahead, and you follow my
Oh,
lead.
for
Okay, right behind
come
you.
on! Gonna make me go in the water then. Oh, we're not even going in the water. I have to do parkour. Got it. All right. Well, parkour. Oh no! No! I thought there looked like there was something in. There looked like there was an opening inside the truck. I thought that the fact that there was a
Let me
there's
go
a
ahead.
car there.
and
I
you
thought
follow my
there
lead.
was something
Okay,
in there I could
right
grab.
behind you.
It looked like I could. It looked like I could walk through the truck and there'd be something in there. I guess the water is rushing through it, so I guess probably maybe not. I don't know. It looked like there could be something in there. And I thought maybe I could just jump on the car and I could use that. Maybe there was.
Okay,
but I was
come
really
on,
wrong.
jump.
You're gonna catch me?
I got you.
I mean, it makes no sense for me not to catch you at this point.
See? You didn't even need me.
Let's get the hell off this thing.
Yeah, that's the kind of point, Ellie. Joel, can we pick up the pace, please? We're just gonna let the young girl run across away from us. Of course.
Ellie,
Just
move.
run. Just run. Book it. Shit.
Oh, here.
I got it.
Jump. Oh, come on. Got it. Alright, keep moving. Quick time. Shit. I did my quick time offense. Don't be trying to punish me for doing stuff I've been good at. Oh, I just have to look. I got it. Okay.
Made it.
Ellie!
Fucking made it.
That's the problem is that my white button is sticking here. My white button sticks. I don't know. I'm trying my best to mash, but my white button is sticking. Okay, we did it. Damn it!
Ellie, give me your hand! Give me your hand before you...
Oh shit. Go get her! Quickly! Keep going. How could you have drowned that quickly? We just saw her. She can't have gone limp and drowned already. Okay, her head's above water. I was gonna say, put your head above water before you. Oh, she's still underwater. She's still falling below water. There you go. There you go. Good Joel. She really got all of her air knocked out that quickly and drowned that quickly, really? Come on, you gotta push it quicker than that. You gotta go.
Hands in the air!
Yeah, you gotta do it like you know.
She's not breathing.
I feel like, yeah, it's
Hands
like
in the fucking air!
staying alive. Staying alive. You gotta do it quicker than that, Joel. Otherwise, she ain't gonna come back. Well, I guess she's not coming back anyway because we already taken out.
Welcome to the Fireflies.
Oh, it's her. Yeah, Marlene. Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, it's been a long while.
They didn't know who you were.
And Ellie?
She's all right. They brought her back.
Oh, well, good to know.
You came all this way. How'd you do it?
Well, I got an archive of streams. You want to see how I got this far?
She fought like hell.
Shameless plug, I guess. All right.
Maybe it was meant to be.
Maybe we just were destined to be The Last of Us, Part 1.
I lost most of my crew crossing the country.
Yeah.
I pretty much lost everything. And then you show up, and somehow we find you just in time to save her. Maybe it was meant to be.
Maybe. Maybe it was Maybelline.
Take me to her.
You don't have to worry about her anymore. We'll take care
I
of her.
worry. Just let me see her, please.
Yeah, we got that dad mentality. You can't leave her behind.
You can't. She's being prepped for surgery.
The hell do you mean, surgery?
The doctors tell me the cordyceps, the growth inside her, has somehow mutated. It's why she's immune.
Okay.
Once they remove it, they'll be able to reverse engineer a vaccine.
Okay.
A vaccine.
But it grows all over the brain.
It does.
Well, I hope you have some good neurosurgeons
Find
then.
someone else.
There is no one else.
Listen, you were gonna show me where
Stop. I get it. But whatever it is you think you're going through right now is nothing to what I have been through. I knew her since she was born. I promised her mother I would look after her.
Then why are you letting this happen?
Because this isn't about me, or even her. There is no other choice here.
Or have you considered not scooping it all out? Just take a small sample, test that out, and not killing the your little sample to who's immune
Yeah,
and
you
gonna
keep telling
stop everyone
yourself
from
that
getting infected.
bullshit.
Have you tried that? Thought of that?
March him out of here. He tries anything, shoot him.
Well, don't worry. If he tries anything, I'll shoot him.
Don't waste this gift, Joel.
Get up. I said get up.
I don't wanna. My bones ache. I can't stand up. Shit, I guess I can.
Go on. Move. I said move. Give me an excuse.
My hands are clammy.
Which way?
Oh, there's my gun. Well, a gun, I guess.
What the fuck you doing? Keep walking. I said keep walking.
Good job. Bang bang.
Where was the operating room? I ain't got time for this.
Where?
Top floor, the far end.
Oh, so we got. Okay, good. We got all
He's in here.
supplies here. Okay. I do want to switch you to you. No, why? There we go. I don't know why I didn't highlight which one I had on. Okay. Oh, so is this gonna be the final confrontation? Me taking out the fireflies.
Shit. He killed Ethan.
Well, I'm killing you too. Don't worry. You'll meet Ethan soon. Alright, well, I can't. Dang it, I can't take my own. I hit revolver bullets. Okay. Okay. Back in craft stuff. Yeah. Craft you. I'm assuming I must have missed the locked door then, because I don't think there's gonna be any locked doors here then. Oh, we even got a new gun. Nice. Assault rifle. Problem is, I don't have a lot of bullets for it, so I want to save some. I'm a stealthy man. I will be stealthy if I can. I do wish there was a way for me to put a silencer on a lot of my other guns, because everything else is loud except for my bow and my knife. So I kind of have to pick either one of those if I want to go stealthy. Like, I get it, like, yeah, I should, you know, not give me too many options, but at least like a silenced pistol, maybe a silencer for my sniper rifle, something along that line, just so I can have a bit more variety instead of only using most of my arsenal when I was when I'm in open combat, which I try to avoid. So we gotta make it to the top floor of, I don't know how many floors, but some. Okay, someone's there. Also, you gotta be careful about how many arrows are used, because I could also just go on a rampage, I guess, because I do have a lot of ammo, but are they just patrol? Are they just watching out? They're not moving. Okay. Oh, these are two movers. Shotgun bullets or shells, I guess, not bullets. Mine now. Mine. We're going back. We're backing up, and goodbye. Good night. Yeah, I'm probably, I just realized I probably am killing a lot of the people who I've just picked up the name tags for. So, I guess some dog tags will be useful then for a bit. Just as, if I ever want to make a graveyard for everyone I kill. Alright. There we go. There we go. Okay, so if I hit X too quickly, it doesn't loud no matter what. So I can't just hit X and immediately stealth guy. I have to wait for the prompt. Got it. So that's the West Wing. I was kind of wish there was a way for me to craft arrows, but I feel like it's asking for too much now at that point. Okay, go. Okay, we're going to the West Wing. I guess there's more.
Down this way. Stay alert.
Alright, well, I'll let them do it. I'll let those guys live then. If they want to live, they can, I guess. They can just be the explorers, I guess.
What's going on down there? Did you hear what I... Shit. He's over here!
Oh, was it loud now then, or... Fuck it, it's a little loud. You guys want to try as well? We can try as well if you'd like. And I was gonna just let you guys live, probably, so... This is your own problem. Shit!
I'm moving.
Shit, I was too quickly trying to reload. Okay, well, so much for me trying to let them live. Alright, let's reload that as well. I think I'm just gonna switch to my assault rifle then. If I have, that's no, I want to use the assault rifle. I don't know how many bullets does this even hold. 30. Ah, that's a decent amount. Alright. I guess you know what? We'll do a bit of loud going then. See how this goes. If I need to switch back to quiet, I can go quiet. But it's the climax. Let's go loud and big, I guess. Okay, so that's where we need to go, but I want to explore a bit because there might be stuff. I know there's not going to be a workbench around here, which is unfortunate because we got the achievement saying that we found every workbench. So, which I'm kind of surprised. I feel like there should be a workbench at least on like one of the floors here. If not even on the first floor, at least on like the second floor. Depending on how many it is. Good job. I've never searched for this up there. Oh, come on. I can't leave her behind. Fine, we'll go. Alright. Oh, second floor is blocked off. Or fifth floor, not second floor, fifth floor. How many floors are there even to this? Is there to this place? Is that on the sixth floor? They just said it was on the top floor. That didn't really tell me how many floors there were here. So, is there a directory here that says how many floors there are? Elevator even? I'll take an elevator. Some way so I can know how many floors there are, so I know how many floors I should expect to have to go through. Oh, little Walkman.
It's 5:30 p.m. on April 28th. I just finished speaking.
Marlene taping.
More like yelling at our head surgeon. Apparently, there's no way to extricate the parasite without eliminating the host.
Are you sure about that?
Fancy way of saying we gotta kill the fucking kid. And now they're asking for my go-ahead. The tests just keep getting harder and harder, don't they?
Maybe not then, if this is a shiv door. Maybe I didn't miss one. Oh, I guess no, I might have. This is the last one, I don't know. Bryony Stewart Sume. Well, she's probably dead then, because I probably killed her. Or she's already been dead. One of the two. Either way, they're going to probably be dead. Well, that's nice. I guess this is a place where you can just go and pick up weapons if you didn't actually pick them up for fire, if they're just already here. That's neat. Nice little way to make sure that you're fully stocked up. Ooh. I don't know if I'm going to pick up any more, so I guess I'll do healing to do that. Fuck it. I do also want to go to that other one that was... Oh, another Marlene tape. Or maybe it's not Marlene.
April 28th.
Oh, it's a surgeon.
Marlene was right. The girl's infection is like nothing I've ever seen. The cause of her immunity is uncertain. As we've seen in all past cases, the antigenic titers of the patient's cordyceps remain high above
Boring. I don't need to hear medical stuff. Okay, so this is just weighing us around the area. Got it. Alright, we're gonna take a quick pause here, wait for the ads to go, and be right back. I am gonna go quickly run up. Do I need to run? I'll wait. I'll wait till run till later. Because I can wait. I'll wait till we're probably done with the game, because we are getting some good progress here tonight. Oh, great. Stretch. Ugh. We'll make. I feel like this is the finale of the game. Maybe just me, but this definitely feels like the finale. You know, like well, I mean, there's no big boss at the end, but then again, there's not really been a boss for this game. So I guess actually no, David was a boss. Yeah, David was an actual boss. I'll say. Everything else, I don't. The only one I can think of is maybe a bloater, but I guess that felt more like it was introduce the enemy and then. Move, and then you're gonna have to deal with them a lot more now. But I don't know. We'll see. Maybe there might actually be a final boss. I don't know. I think it's just another Crab's Treasure just kind of rubbed off on me. Like I'm always thinking, like, is there gonna be a boss fight here? Is there gonna be a boss fight here? Am I worried about a boss fight? Should I be worried about a boss fight? Will there be a boss fight? Could there be a boss fight? What? Not a boss fight? I'm trying to think about how many of those the not. It's not butter. I don't know how many of you guys have seen this, but I know there was like a image. There's like that little chart circling on. It's like the D&D alignment sheet, but it's like all of the not butter things. It's like what not butter, nutter. Could it be butter? Stuff like that. I don't know how many scenes, but that's the joke I was trying to make there. Could it be a boss fight? I don't know. I know it was a stupid joke, but it made me happy. So I made you guys, those of you who've been here a while, make a lot of bad jokes. Sometimes I feel like they might land. Sometimes a lot of times I feel like they don't. But you throw enough jokes at a dartboard, eventually one of them should hopefully stick, and even if it lands in the one section. Maybe it's a double one, maybe it's a triple one, but it might, even if it's just a one, or if it's off the board and it ended up hitting the wall and Now you gotta pay for someone else to fix somebody to fix the drywall, or for some paint to cover up your hole in the drywall, and then because you don't want to be the one explaining, hey, I missed the dartboard so much by so much, and that's why there's a giant hole in my drywall from where the dirt flew. But yeah, anyway, we're just waiting on the ads. Alright, ads should be over now. We should be back in the ads menu. Alright. Okay, so yeah, that was just a roundabout way to get it back around places. I feel like there's gonna be enemies around here. That was like a whole area where we had nothing going on. Oh, another document. Oh, it's a journal. Oh, it's Marlene's journal, I assume. Oh no, it's some. Oh no, it's not Marlene. It's someone else with Marlene. Oh, it might be the surgeon's. It might be the surgeon's notes then. It's talking about how his hands are shaking. And maybe it is the surgeon's notes. I don't know why that room's lit up and none of the other ones are, but I guess ambiance, perhaps. Surgery's over there. Okay. So maybe this is the top floor. Maybe we're already at the surgery location. That's okay. Well, let's go see what's going on in surgery. Halt! I must stop the surgery.
Yeah, that's it. I'm coming, Ellie.
Right, we're coming, Ellie. Don't worry. Alright. I got my assault rifle out as well. So, anyone wants to fuck around, we can find out. And...
You're gonna pay for that!
There's one down. Who wants to shoot next? Ow, that hurt. Where is he? Get a little bit closer so I can see. He's over there, I saw. I know I saw him. I want to fire right when he pops his head out again. Come on, pop your head out. Let's see if that pulls him out. Oh, there's another one over there. Another one down. Reload. They did say flank him, so I feel like one of them is gonna try and flank me then. Shit. Listen, that's the thing about an assault rifle. I can just spray and pray if I have to. See, that's the problem. You guys have bright ass flashlights I can see for miles, so maybe you should turn those off. You know, when you're in a hospital that's pretty lit up as is already. Do you really need a flashlight? I get it, it's a blinding light, but still. But still, you guys have been. It's also a dead giveaway as to where you are.
Behind the sandbags!
No shit, I'm behind the sandbags. I've been shooting at you back here the entire time. Here, wanna try that? Try that again. That's another one down, and he's gonna try and flank me, and it's gonna go poorly for him. Just watch. You gonna try and flank me? Yeah, I thought you said you were gonna try and flank me. Easy. Yeah, like I said, you shouldn't try to flank me if you don't know how to flank me. Like, these two knew how to flank, but they unfortunately had no cover fire going on at the same time. And there's a lot of assault rifle ammo, I assume. Alright, let's investigate for any potential supplies then. Like I said, I do like the idea that the game gives you two options out of most the game gives you two options for most encounters, either the loud way or the quiet way, and you can usually switch between the two if you need to. So I do like that idea, and it does force you into some of them for, like, you know, this is a full-on combat encounter because you're literally getting swarmed, and then Ellie's section with David and whatnot, that was a full-on stealth section. It tried to be until I ended up getting a revolver and just started going wild with it. And I left no survivors, so. Anything else here I can take? No, it's empty completely. Yeah, I'm guessing that means that there might, maybe it just, there's no new game plus or anything like that, because it hasn't given you any scrap yet. Or it's a game, you know, saying that there's nothing else left here for you. There's no future workbenches. Which, fair enough, like I said. Because yeah, if I don't have any future workbenches, why would I need scrap? But, you know, I can at least hope that you give me some, this is a new game plus.
That should buy me some time.
I like how we're still blockading ourselves blockading behind us, even though we've, you know, pretty much killed everyone in our pathway. Who's what?
Hey, Anna.
Anna. Oh, Anna might have been the one. Is Anna the one? Is Anna the surgeon?
I just gave the okay to proceed with the surgery. I really doubt I had much of a choice. Asking me was more of a formality. I need you to know that I've kept my promise all these years. Despite everything that I was in charge of, I looked after her. I would have done anything for her, and at times here's a chance to save us. All of us. This is what we were after. Would
That's
you...
good. Uh-oh. Hello?
Jesus.
Doctor? What are you doing in here?
I'm here for my daughter.
I won't let you take her. This is our future. Think of all the lives we'll save.
Oh, jeez! I didn't know I was gonna strip stab him.
Animal! Carrie, shut the hell up!
Honestly, fair enough. All he had was a scalpel. We literally have to just stab him right in the neck. Like I said, maybe they're not doing the right thing, but don't kill the guy who's, you know, the one other guy I could probably trust to making something like this.
Oh, shit.
Yep, time to book it. Time to book it.
Get up here now!
I'm not heading towards pediatric anymore. I'm running the hell out of pediatric.
I'll get you out of here, girl.
Don't worry, I'm getting you out of here, Ellie. Just keep flailing the bell.
Cover the exit. I got you.
Oh, we guys just straight up running away. Got it.
Come on.
I have no way to defend myself. Okay. Thank you for not shooting me while I'm writing the sight lines. You got nowhere to go.
Go around to the other side! We're okay. We're okay.
This is your last chance. Drop her. Now! I got him in my sight.
I said get back!
I guess we do have the immune lady, so I guess she can fire in. But still, yeah, like most of the body is, as long as I'm running away from you, you won't hit her, unless you're using like body piercing rounds, or just aim for the head of the leg then. Worst case scenario, give her a concussion.
You can't save
Oh
her.
no.
Even if you get her out of here, then what? How long before she's torn to pieces by a pack of clickers? That is, if she hasn't been raped and murdered first.
It ain't for you to decide.
It's what she'd want.
Did you ask her?
And you know it. Look. You can still do the right thing here. She won't feel anything.
Oh, she's waking up.
What the hell am I wearing?
Just take it easy. Drugs are still wearing off.
What happened?
Tried to kill you.
We found the fireflies. Turns out there's a whole lot more like you, Ellie. People that are immune. There's dozens, actually. Ain't done them a damn bit of good, neither. They've actually...
Oh, we actually killed her. Shit.
They've stopped looking for a cure. I'm taking us home.
What's going on? Oh shit. Come on, get the hell out of here. We're at the end of the game. Don't be trying to fucking
I'm
send
sorry.
I'm trying to out here.
Wait! Let me go. Please.
You just come after her.
Well, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. Dun, 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 dun.
Well, looks like we're walking. Should be a straight shot through here.
What if I don't want to? I'm gonna go run back the way the
It's actually
we
kind of
came
pretty,
from.
ain't it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go see if the Fireflies still want to make a cure here. Of course, the tree fell back down the way we came. The game won't let me just go back there. But they're committed to not making me have invisible walls. They want to make sure that you know, apparently there's a reason that we can't go back the way we came. The one game designer was like, you know, maybe some random guy is gonna be trying to be smart and funny, and he's gonna end up just trying to run off and go back the way he came.
All right. Now watch your head
There
going
we
through.
go.
Here. I got it.
Right. Hurry up.
Feeling my age now.
Of course. I don't have any weapon. I don't,
Don't
have
think
any
I ever
weapons
told you,
anymore.
but
Great.
Sarah and I used to take hikes like this. I think the two of you would have been good friends.
Nah,
you really would have
makes
liked
sense.
I know she'd have liked you.
Bet I would.
I'll probably talk a little bit more about my thoughts about what happened there after the game's over.
But down there,
Because I usually like to wait for my thoughts about a story until after I've actually done the whole story. Because sometimes you know, you might have a scene where
It's a
it's
little
like
bit further
something that
now.
you don't agree with the character motivations, then you learn a bit more, and then you're like, okay, I kind of understand that a bit more. Do I think something like that's gonna happen? Probably not, because I feel like this is just supposed to be like a real beautiful, happy ending. But we'll see. I'll wait till give my thoughts until after the credits start to roll.
Here, I got you. Give me your hand.
Oh, nah, you're the one helping me out, Ice.
All right, come on.
So as you were able to jump up there, because I always had you carrying the weights.
Hey, wait.
Let's just stand here and breathe in the moment.
Back in Boston? Back when I was bitten?
That was a long time ago.
I wasn't alone. My best friend was there. And she got bit too.
And
We didn't know what to do. So... she says... let's just wait it out. You know, we can be all poetic and just lose our minds together. I'm still waiting for my turn.
Ellie.
Her name was Riley, and she was the first to die. And then it was Tess. And then Sam.
None of that is on you.
Oh, you don't understand.
I struggled for a long time with surviving. And no matter what, you keep finding something to fight for. Now, I know that's not what you want to hear right now.
Swear to me. Swear to me that everything that you said about the Fireflies is true.
I swear.
Okay?
oh, we got No Matter What, complete part 1. Well, that's the credits then. Okay. I think, like I said, I enjoyed the game. I definitely enjoyed the game. I don't know. I think I'll turn it down just a little bit so I can see myself telling a little bit while I think up my thoughts on it. But like I said, I enjoyed the game. I think the gameplay was it had a great gameplay idea, but it was, you know, yeah, it's not, it was, you know, it's not, you know, survival horror, of course, but I feel like the idea that it could go stealth or loud for pretty much all encounters. And a lot of the times I end up going stealth and then just ending up becoming loud, but I feel like I could have easily just done all loud encounters or all quiet encounters, and that feels like an interesting way, kind of like a Dishonored song like that, where you have both ways to play depending on how you are. But I do like that, and I definitely enjoyed the gameplay style of it, but I also do have a soft spot for, you know, third-person survival horrors. See also Resident Evil 2 remake. But the story, I do think that I don't know, maybe we should, I thought the story was good for, I think it was good at the beginning, and then it kind of dwindled as it started to just introduce characters, and then just immediately dropped after the scene. Because, like I said, the idea, the characters behind, you know, like Joel and Ellie, they got the dad who's traumatized by his past and doesn't want to accept the responsibility because he doesn't want to end up going on, because he doesn't want to end up losing another person like her again. And the Ellie who's still learning how to survive in this world, and trying to learn what life was like before the big apocalyptic thing happened. But it would, I think those that kind of definitely showed through a lot of the gameplay and how they kind of changed through it. But I think that one of my problems is that, like I said, a lot of them just pop. Like I said, it wouldn't be the problem of like for example, like it just like showed up a lot of characters and then we immediately moved down. Or like we had a scene where it was like, hey, the Fireflies were here, and then it turns out they're not here. They're actually over here now, and it just feels like a very long like wild goose chase. We just kept on running from location to location, which is fine. But the problem is that along the goose chase, we just a lot of it just ended up either just for that one section of the area, or it was empty besides a couple of enemy encounters and not a lot happened, which I know I'm kind of complaining about the two opposites of it. But like for example, Henry and Sam showed up for the Pittsburgh section, stayed around until the suburbs area, and then were taken off. Bill showed up for his little section, and then we never heard from him again. David showed up for his little section, and then we never heard from him again, obviously. But I think the problem, I don't like it when shows and movies or games just like pick up characters just for a scene to make you, and then drop them immediately after they've done their purpose in the show, or pretty much any type of media. But I do think that this is more of like a show off, like, you know, what happens to these type of people in the apocalypse. So I guess I can give it a bit of a pass there. But like, you know, the university section is the big one I'm looking at, where we were there for a decent amount of time. We did a bit of stuff there, but it was pointless because all we did there was we rode around a bit, found out that the Fireflies weren't actually there, and killed a bunch of raiders. And yes, that set up David's stuff in winter, but that could have been any other location or any other group of people there. And or literally, if we had just it could have just been another encounter we had previously in the game, and it just turned out that it was David's group there, but it was, or like some people from David's group, you know, and it could have worked like that. But I don't know. There's some sections in it that just felt kind of unnecessary, maybe. But I get it. You're trying to expand out the game. Sometimes you have to add stuff like that a bit. But and like I said, the gameplay was great. I loved the gameplay. I think that kind of pushed me through it a lot. But I guess I'll stop beating on the bush and I'll tell you what I thought of the hospital scene. I think that both sides were wrong in their own way. I'll say is that because I think the Fireflies were a bit too eager. Like, okay, this is the way we do it. This is how we get it done. This is how we save the world. And they didn't. And I don't think they stopped and considered that, you know, this is their one chance as far as they know. If they fuck it up, it's gone. They didn't. I don't think they didn't really consider, you know, maybe taking a sample and trying to make the thing instead of just like scraping the whole thing off like you're trying to get the last out of the peanut butter jar. But I also feel like, you know, Joel was in the wrong of, like, you know, killing, you know, just slaughtering, like, yes, kill the ones who are, you know, trying to keep you, you know, have guns pointed at you and trying to kill you and whatnot. But like the surgeon, I don't know if there's a lot of, you know, like, so I don't know how. I guess you can still on the job train surgeon stuff, but you know, you can't really just be like, you can't be sure about, you know, the quality of that, especially neurosurgery. Yet you can't. That's kind of hard to just, like, you know. I guess I don't know. I know neurosurgery is hard, but I guess I don't know how hard it is to do it without like an actual person to help teach you. But I think that, you know, Joel probably didn't need to put the final bullet in Marlene. She was kind of already gonna die because we pretty much killed all of them except for the people at the last end. But I feel like I felt like maybe it was just me, but I feel like it makes sense for him to try and save Ellie. I agree with that. I don't get the part of like him going on a pissy rampage and killing everyone there. Because otherwise, then why would he have done that? Why wouldn't he have done that to just a lot? Why would he just have been? Because he actually had a good relationship with a lot. I don't know. I guess he did do that. He did have because, you know, that was him that was kind of felt like him at the beginning of his journey. That what he would have done. You know, he would have, because that's what he did to the smuggler that he hated. He beat him up in the alleyway. And he eventually killed him. That felt like he was like going back to his old ways, which maybe that's what they're trying to say, is that he's kind of lost himself back into his old ways, just in a different way. Maybe that's what they're trying to do. I don't know, but I do think it's odd that he kind of is just, that they made it off to seem like it was a good thing that he went off and did that in the end, and he's lying to Ellie now. I don't know why they would make it seem like it's a good thing. Like, I get it, like, yeah, tell her, you can't just say, hey, I killed everyone in there to stop a cure from being made just so I could have you live on. Which I get, but I also feel like it was kind of wrong for them to just, if I'm the cure of whatnot, I kind of would like to know and make the decision myself, like, hey, should I save the world or should I keep on living? Like, even if I know it's I know it's an obvious choice. Like, yeah, maybe you should sacrifice yourself for the rest of the world, but you shouldn't just be like, hey, this lady's knocked out unconscious. We're gonna bring her back, but then we're gonna knock her back out and scrape out the cordyceps. Like we're just trying to, we got a little bit left of the. We're just trying to get the last out of the butter tin. Yeah, if they did make the cure, how could? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's another thing is that they're like, I think like they also they had a bit of a problem with they thought that they were bigger than they were. Like I understand like the Fireflies were widespread, but the way it kind of felt like they were kind of lost their spread, and it's kind of just this last group of them at the hospital, and they ended up, and how are they gonna like it's one thing to get the spores out of her. The problem is that after that, how are you going to spread it? How are you going to make and like? Can you aerosolize it, spray it in the air, get rid of is that going to get rid of the zombies, or is it just going to only keep everyone else immune? Do you still have to kill all the zombies then? You got to think about all this stuff before you go off and take the scalpel and go. But yeah, I mean, I guess I understand. Like, you only get so like, yeah, you don't stumble on somebody who's immune proof to the zombie outbreak all just on a whim. You don't, like I said, you don't just they're not just walking along like, hey, wait a minute, I'm immune. Oh, thank goodness we found another one. Get in the back, grab a gun, walk. You're gonna get actually no, you don't get a gun, you get a knife because you're immune. So you get a knife, stab them up if they get close. We'll shoot them if they get too close to us. But I think I understand why they were probably a bit more quick on the draw to do it, because like I said, the whole thing is that they were waiting for her and they were afraid that she wasn't going to get there, and then she did get there. So like, okay, we got to put this position because we don't know if something happens to her, something or what's going to happen. But I think the problem is that I don't know. I feel like both sides, like I said, I feel like both sides are kind of in the wrong there. But maybe I feel like Joel was like slightly less wrong, but he still was in the wrong. And I feel like I understand like the whole like him shooting Marlene in the head of like being like, yeah, you're just gonna try and chase down again, but the fuck was they did nothing else than go and chase it down. The moment that they were like, yeah, we had 3 different meeting spots to meet up with them. Met them and they met at absolutely none of them because they were all just gone and dead. So why would we think that they were gonna come after us? Because they probably would just either they would have tried and they would have died because that's kind of what just kept happening to them, or maybe they would have tracked us down, but we kind of just wiped them all out previously. So why is that a big deal? But yeah, and I think I kind of wish that we had a little bit more of like because we had so much talk during the game of like talking about the Fireflies. These are the Fireflies. The Fireflies should be here, but we didn't get to really know who the Fireflies were. Yeah, we had the propaganda of like, yeah, they're the anti-government, trying to figure thinking that society shouldn't be run by this kind of like the martial law that's kind of been placed by the government, or what's left of it. I understand that bit of it, but the problem is that we didn't really get to know like smaller members of the Fireflies one. The only one we get to meet was Maxine, and I guess Tommy was a former one as well. But we didn't really get much of who the Fireflies were from either of them. We just got, well, I guess Marlene gave us more, but the fact is that we kind of, like I said, we didn't really. I wish we would have had like someone else who was like a current Firefly that we could either who was like we met him at like the university, give us a bit more of a meetup person there, give us a bit more reason to go to the university, and we meet up with him, we learn a bit more about what's going on with the Fireflies instead of just getting all these audio logs saying this is where they are, this is what's going on. But I don't know. Like I said, I feel like sometimes I end up nitpicking things a little too much like that, but like I said, I overall enjoyed the game. I think I enjoyed it, and I think I know this is one of the, I do kind of am happy I'm gonna get to I'm happy. Like I said, I am happy. I'm gonna get to. There's a TV show about it because sometimes I feel like it's easier for me to better think about and think through the plot and like ideas of the ideas and themes of a plot when it's, you know, film or film, movies, music, whatnot. When I can don't where instead of video games, just because it's a little bit less interactive, so I can have my mind working instead of always having to think like, is it here? Do I need to worry about getting shot here? Do I need to reload? And sometimes I'm focusing a little too much on that and a little bit less on the actual story. So I'm happy that I'm gonna get to watch I'm gonna watch the TV show eventually. I don't know if I'm gonna watch it immediately after this, but I do want to get around to it at some point. Probably be sometime in the next month or in a couple months, but at least sometime this year, I'm pretty sure. But like, I think the hospital scene was a good climax. I think the hospital scene was a good climax. You're working your way through the hospital. I do think it could have been a bit longer and a bit more. Like we had two actual, like, you know, we had we had like the firing squad, and we had the people searching on the hallways there. And then I guess we there was 3 sections there of actual enemies there, which I felt like could have been, you know, a bit more or a bit spaced out better. But I don't know. And I feel like we could. I feel like I kind of wish there was a little bit more of like an actual like final boss. Like we could have like, you know, maybe at the end, instead of like, you know, doing that to Marlene, we just had like a final boss fight, like us having to, you know, have like a firefight with Marlene and take her out. I think maybe it's just me. My mind's like thinking of like something similar, like the ending of like A Way Out, where it's like, you know, you're across the area and you have to keep like shooting at each other and trying to shoot through the cover and whatnot. But there's only one side of it because you know there's no co-op in this game. But I don't know. I feel like it was just I do think I like the climax of the hospital, but I feel like it could have been a little bit more. I feel like a lot, but I feel like a lot of you know media suffers from the ending problem of just you have a good idea, you have a good progression of the idea, but you have to, at some point you have to you know that you like sometimes you can't pursue the idea as much as you want and how much you want because you're limited by how much of a runtime you get, or how much of a budget you have or whatnot. So that limits you to how long it goes, and sometimes you just have to end it at some point because you can't, you know, go any further. And not that I'm saying that that's what happened here, because that did feel like a satisfying ending, but I feel like a lot more of the time was spent on the other parts of the game than at the end. But I guess it also makes sense in a development standpoint because you want to put more time into the opening hours than the later hours, because you want to hook people in at the beginning rather than, you know, giving all the best stuff at the end, even though that's, you know, when people would hope for the best stuff. So I don't know. I'm flip-flopping between the two of them, so don't take my word for granted, I guess. And this has been I don't know how long the credits are here, but I've snoozed it twice already, and I'm gonna snooze it a third time because I'm trying to wait for the credits to go through, because I'm kind of waiting for the credits to go through and without letting the ads run. But I don't know if there's anything after the credits, or if it's just gonna cut. It's probably just gonna cut straight back to the opening, to the main menu again. But you know, like I said, for those who don't know, I like to watch the credits for any type of media, because these people put their time into making the game, movie, TV show, whatever. And I feel like the least you can do is, you know, honor them by letting the names roll across the screen and whatnot, instead of just like, you know, cutting away and moving into the next thing or whatnot. Which sometimes bites me in the ass, because sometimes I'll be, you know, at a movie theater with friends, and I'll be like, and I either have to, you know, betray my own beliefs and just like walk out early before the credits are over, or I'll just be the one to be like, oh yeah, you guys leave, you guys have fun. I'm gonna sit here, see if there's anything after the credits. Yeah, there's nothing after the credits. Well, I'm gonna sit here and watch the credits then. I'm interested to see how many achievements we ended up with at the end of all this. I want to say we probably got. I want to say it was probably 12. I think we started off the stream 10, and we got one for all the workbenches and one for the anything for finishing the game. So it might. So I think it might actually end up being 12. I want to say, but we're still gonna have to. But we're still gonna do Left Behind and all that. So it'll end up being more, at least. So it'll at least be 13, if not more than that. So because I know there's one for finishing Left Behind. And then, like I said, I don't know if we're gonna end up going for the grind for this. I definitely would be happy with about doing the grind for it. I enjoyed my time with it, but I think, like I said, I might end up making it where it's a vote on the Discord where you guys vote on which of the horror games we do a full grind for and whatnot. And I'll just put in like five-ish of 5 games that I feel like the ones I'm feeling the most like I'd go off and do the grind for. And I'd probably just do mouthwashing as just like a one stream thing because it's probably a quick one because it's a short game anyway. I got it done in one stream, so it might be a quick one. I just go in, get all like the collectibles I can need to do all the random miscellaneous ones I need to do. We'll see. That might be like a little bonus stream in the middle between while I'm waiting for the results of the poll to come in. Maybe we'll see. So I think that might be what next week is, because, like I said, tomorrow will be DVD Ghoul, of course. Then Monday, I would assume probably Left Behind, however long that takes. And the next one would probably also be that, if we didn't get it done in that same stream, we'd probably be Left Behind as well. And if it, we did finish Left Behind, I would probably say it would probably be Rivals then. And then I would say probably the other one would be Mouthwash, Achieve Grind, and then I'd say we start the other grind, that we do the grind we're supposed to continue on April, then over the weekend, I'd say, maybe. That's kind of my idea of what we have going on for next week. Don't hold me to any of that. That's kind of just my mind working your way through what the potentiality is, because let's see, what is my admin? Why is my admin access? Okay. We're just waiting on the ads then. It is a. Actually, no. Is it a AAA game? I don't think it is. I don't know whether Naughty Dog is considered AAA or not. I don't think so, but I could be wrong. But usually, bigger games have bigger development teams, so it's gonna take a lot longer. Like I know I've heard through the grapevine that apparently. What was it? Yeah. Assassin's Creed Shadows is apparently 2 hours long in credits, so who knows about that. Oh great, it's about the font lease and whatnot. This isn't even credits, this is just talking about the font leasing. Actually, I guess it is credits because it's saying where they got the license from, but maybe it's just me, but I've never seen the font licensing agreement on a credits slide before, but maybe it's just me. I feel like I'm supposed to be signing the terms and conditions here, you know? Like, this is the privacy policy, and I'm gonna end up scrolling to the bottom anyway, just hitting accept. Copyright 2016. It's not a copyright! We can sell this to the public domain! Oh no, damn it, it's 2022. I guess. No. Sure, sorry. It's 2020. There's a lot of copyright here. I guess I don't know how. Actually, no, that was 2 years ago. It's out of copyright. I'm kidding. Yeah, I want to say it's like 100 years after the thing is when it actually copyright ends. Oh, there's a New Game Plus. Yes, I was right. There's New Game Plus. It can be activated when starting a new game. New character skins, weapon, game modifiers, filter modes, and other bonus content available in the extra menus. Well, let's take a look at the extras menu then. Concept art. We've got Bus Depot, Firefly Lab, Jackson, extras, promotional characters, infected comics. Model. All right, we're gonna buy our models then. Might be. I think there might be an achievement for buying all the models or whatnot, but I might also just be confusing that with something like with something along the lines of like what was it, the Quiet Place game? Yeah, Joel carrying Ellie. Joel and Ellie on campfire. Ellie at the epilogue. Molly at the hospital. Jerry. Oh, Jerry was a surgeon. Well, R.I.P. Jerry, I guess. Oh, who? Oh, yeah. Robert was the guy who this one I was talking about earlier. But yeah, the one that they stomped his face in before shooting him. Yeah. Denim, cargo, and finally Dogpack. Well, it didn't give me anything. So either I'm missing one, or either they unlock more if you do all this stuff with it, or it's a combined achievement, or there might not be achievement. I just missed it and I wasn't paying attention. But skins. All right. Well, let's take a look at the skins then. Joel. Let's see. Oh, it is. You have to pay for skins. Damn it. Let's see what looks good. Good little skin for him. Yeah, we'll get him the winter gear then. Campo. I vote for the military. Hey, don't mind me. This is the moment where I just spend all my points because we have so many of them. Yeah, we'll go with the gold Lone Star pistol then. And we'll get got the copperhead. Ellie, what do we got for Ellie here? Oh, there's a lot of skins for Ellie. Seattle. Jack and Daxter t-shirt. What's the jumpsuit look like? Oh, it just kind of makes it look like Kill Bill or like yeah, Kill Bill is probably the best one to go about it. I was gonna say either that or like April from like the old TMNT cartoon. Really, they gave her an Astrobot shirt. Really? I guess put your promotion when you can. Oh, this is just a lot of promotional shit for her. I see. I guess just pick your favorite game to put on her shirts. Oh, it's not even all video games. It's just straight up. You know, we'll give you Mortal Kombat 2 then. Sure, fuck it. Let's see. I've seen literally the only thing here I've seen is Mortal Kombat 2. I'm not seen anything else here. I played a bit of Portal 2. I'm just gonna drop some points here just because I don't care. And I'll buy her Kobo jumpsuit. I'll go to the little kitty backpack. Daxter, I guess. Iron Ink, Golden Moth, Western version sepia. I'll give you the Golden Moth then. Even though you only use it for one part of the game. I'll give you Sunrise. I don't know what all you have to get in order to if there's an achievement there. Behind the scenes. Oh, you can even buy behind the scenes stuff. I see. That's nice. Well, I see. Okay. I'm gonna buy all of them because only 2p. Let's fuck it. And I guess I'll buy one more skin then for her. I'll just buy the other backpack for her. Fuck it. Alright, there we go. Get the filter gallery. Oh yeah, we can buy more filters then. Okay. What's my speedrun recap? Of course, I have nothing because I didn't do any speedrunning. I think, honestly, I hate to do this, but I think I might end, I think I'm going to end stream early here, but I am going to, I'm not ending stream early. I do want to do one little thing because I want to see about, I want to take a look at the achievement list here just to see what achievements they have that I have not got. Yeah, because we have 12 out of 29 achievements here. Let me switch this over so you guys can see this then. So let's see, how do I switch this over then? Is it this? No, that's okay. Hold on. Okay, there we go. That's how we do it. Okay, so yeah. All right, hold on. Yep. No, shit. No, not that. Not that. No. I'm fucking around here. I'm fucking. All right, there we go. All right, so what do we have left? So, and I do know some of these are from Left Behind only, but so I need to look a little bit more into it. So I'm assuming stuff like brick throwing contest. We had nothing. I didn't see anything about a brick throwing contest, so I'm assuming that's Left Behind shit. So I might be spoiling myself a slightly bit, so that's unfortunate. And I think this might also be Left Behind as well, because I don't think there's ever infected with a human at any point besides that one where we saw the people in the kitchen gunning down that one, but I don't think there was a way to do that without killing the humans anyway, if even that. Frank. I think this might also be Left Behind because I honestly don't remember who the hell Frank was. Believe handle. Oh yeah, there was that one time where I actually hit her. I actually gave her a high five. It was that, I want to say it was at Tommy. It was like right before Tommy's Dam, I think. But so I guess I have to just walk by her and just leave her hanging. Then that would be. But you know me. I give you a high five. I'm not just gonna leave someone hanging there. Okay. I'm not just gonna leave someone hanging. And then we have waterlogged. Yeah. Oh, I was supposed to ride with them instead of just swimming along and letting them pick me up. I see. So you just gotta be quick on that. And then Left Behind. I don't know who Black Fang is. I'm assuming that's also a Left Behind thing. Okay, I'm missing 2 locked doors. I'm missing 2 training manuals, 3 comics, 13 Firefly pendants, all of Ellie's jokes. Here's all of Ellie's jokes. I'm missing, is that 25 notes and artifacts, and 27 optional conversations. Shit. And I have to get all the achievements. So, a lot of collectible stuff here at the bottom here. So, yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a doozy to do that, but I guess you also can see what my sorting here is of grinds I've completed, grinds I've did, ones with no achievers, and ones that to grind. So you can see a bit of what I have ideas for, but really the only ideas I have, but most of these are just like off-stream grinds, or I've not touched them in a while. Like I've not touched Among Us VR since it was popular, so that's probably gonna stay on the 2 grind list for a long while unless something happens. Or I don't know. I do kind of want to do an Extraction Die at some point. I might do. I kind of want to stream that, but I also kind of feel like I've done the other 2 off stream, so I kind of might just want to do it and continue to do it off stream. I don't know. I just need to get the VR set up again for that, and then. Like I said, I kind of feel like I could just do mouthwashing in one stream because let me see. I'll switch over. We'll switch. I want to see what am I missing on that then. What am I missing on mouthwashing then? It is Swansea's employee card, Daisuke's employee card, Jimmy's, Curly's, and then 7 hitting achievements. Well, fuck it, I'm gonna reveal it anyway. So, make a mocktail at Curly's birthday party. Yeah, that's just a miscellaneous. Killed 10 times in graveyard. That's easy enough. I just gotta do that. I don't know who Yimpy is. I don't remember seeing that in the game, but I guess if I do that. Open the door to cargo without, so I'm just know the code and then open it. Clearly hiding next to TV. I don't know why my voice is trying to kill me right now, but yeah, I don't know. That's probably just look up where it is and find out. Shoot Swansea in the graveyard right after spinning 60 degrees. That feels like a tricky one, but it also feels like it's gonna be easier when I have my controller here instead of point and click mouse and keyboard. So, and I might also just have to look up a guide on that and just see what the best way to do it is. And then any percent glitch, take the mouthwash bottle from Poli within 35 seconds starting chapter 14. So I'm assuming that's using the game. I'm assuming that's using the dev mode then, because because I'm assuming that's why it's titled any percent glitched. But either that or it's, you have to just be moving along and then hope you don't get killed by them. But I'll probably end up looking. I'll probably, at least probably two feel like I probably should end up looking. I probably end up looking up all of them and just looking for like a little guide of like getting all of them. But this easily does feel like a grind I could easily get done in one stream. At least I hope so, and I feel like it could be. But yeah, I think that is going to unfortunately be the end of the stream tonight. I know I'm ending a bit early, and I did start a bit late. So I feel like that might also be why I'm ending a bit early as well, instead of just moving on to something else. But I do feel like we got the. I don't feel we have like 20 minutes before I usually would end stream. I don't want to start anything on that. I feel like the DLC is gonna end up taking an hour, maybe two on it itself. If it doesn't, it's unfortunate. But I'm just trying to play it safe here. I don't want to end up just like going 20 minutes and then be like, well, gotta cut it off now, and we don't even get like into like the actual part of the actual like playing part of the DLC, just like cutscenes, I guess. I don't know, but yeah, I think that is unfortunately gonna be it for us streaming tonight. Thank you for popping in, everyone. Thank you, Iconic, and thank you, Iconic, for popping in and chat for a bit. I appreciate you, and thank you who's been looking in the background or watching the VODs on either on Twitch or YouTube. I appreciate you guys stopping by and chilling out here for a bit. Like I said, if you are enjoying the content, I have a link to my socials in my Twitch bio, so check those out. It's linked to my Discord, which I'm probably going to end up doing a poll on it after. I'll probably do a poll for voting on what grind we do in April. I don't think I'm going to do Dead Rising 3 because we've kind of gotten to. I guess it's only the 5th. I guess we still have, I keep thinking that we're gonna be about 2 weeks into April. No, this is next week's gonna be pretty much. I think next week is technically the first week of April because I guess it depends on how you see it, but technically it's gonna be the first full week of April. So my flaw is always just it's the second week, but technically it is, but it isn't. I don't know. But yeah, I feel like I don't know. Well, I'll think. I guess I might just look at the calendar to see how many days we actually have. And like I said, I'm probably gonna end up doing a poll and let you guys vote on what grind we do. I know I do a lot of polls before, but I like doing what you guys are interested in watching, because I'm usually interested in playing really whatever. So I'm interested in seeing what you guys are interested in, and I'm usually down to go about it. So I probably end up putting a poll of like I kind of want to do a horror grind. Honestly, I don't want to do get another horror grind to add to the list. So I'll probably end up doing a giant poll of I want to say like 5-ish horror games you've started already, just to see what you guys are interested in for me completing. So probably end up being Outlast, Last of Us, Resident Evil. I'm trying to think of other ones. AVP maybe, FNAF maybe. Those ones are kind of questionable because one I was got bored of, and the other one I need is multiplayer, so I need to find other people to do it. So I don't know. We'll see what ends up happening. I'll see what you guys end up voting for, and I'll see what I end up putting on the list. So anyway, in other words, we'll see. But anyway, like I said, we're gonna find some love hits and read out to tonight. Let's see. Is anyone else doing? Is anyone else following who's doing Dead? Who's doing not Dead? I was about to say Dead Rising, but no, we're not doing Dead Rising. I want to be at someone else doing Last of Us since we just finished up the main game. No one else I'm following. So we're gonna go out to someone new then. Nice. I do like going out to new people just to see what they're like, see what I was going. Oh, I did not mean to do that shit. All right, here we go. Here we go. Part 1. All right. We could go to them. What's going on there though? What's going on? All right. That going on. I look for anything else. So yeah, we'll look. Let's see who looks interesting then. I think they could be. I don't know. All right. Yeah, we might go to them. I think, unless I see someone else who looks interesting. All right. Yeah, we'll just go. Yeah, I think we'll just go out to them. A lot of people are doing Last of Us Part. There's definitely a lot more people who are doing it now than I did the last time I streamed this, which I think it makes sense because the last time I streamed it was day one of Part 2 coming out, and a lot of people couldn't do that. So I think a lot of people. I don't know. I don't know why. I guess actually no. No, I don't know why because that was the day it came out. So I don't know why Part One's got a lot more people going now, but. Maybe people are just trying to play it after they've done the part 2 now, or they're doing it before to keep doing it before part. I guess it is also the weekend, so I don't know why I'm thinking it's a bit odd, but yeah. We'll just go out. Yeah, I think we'll go out to them and see how they're doing then. All right, we'll go out to them then if they allow me to. All right. All right, we're gonna go right up to Mulala. They're a fellow horror streamer. They're currently working on The Last of Us Part One. They look like they're just starting off the game. They're in the little section with Tess and Ellie in the night. So yeah, like I said, they're very early off in the game. But so if you want to see what was like at the beginning of the game, come along with the raid. Or if you want to just come on see someone new, like I said, I have not raided into this person before, so it's gonna be a first time raid for me. We're gonna go check out and see how the vibe is over there. So if you're feeling up for it, feel free to come along with us for the raid. And if not, I appreciate you guys hanging out here with us, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Like I said, tomorrow is gonna end up being DVD where we do the Ghoul, and I attempt to do the Adept, and I also try and do whatever achievements are with it as well. We'll see what those end up being. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I haven't checked yet. So part of me wants to keep it a surprise, but part of me also knows that if I keep myself a surprise, I'm gonna end up being probably disappointed because it's gonna be like, it's gonna be a giant cumulative one like it was for what was it? Houndmaster, the last one, where it was like you had to fall 1,000 feet. I'm like, this would be a good one if it would have been released with the rest of the game earlier instead of being pumped out now. Because now I have to do a whole bunch of drop downs and hope with all the other achievements and hopefully I get it. But it's whatever. But yes, anyway, we're gonna go back to Mulala now and cheer them on while we continue on with The Last of Us Part 1. So I'll see you guys. Play tomorrow with some more DVD for some DVD. All right, see ya. Bye bye.